Hi there, students. To resign. To resign from and to resign oneself to. Notice these meanings are very different. So you resign from a job. You leave voluntarily. He resigned. He resigned from his job. So from a job or a position of responsibility. He resigned from his position as chairman of the board. So to quit, especially by giving formal notification that you are not going to do this job, or you're not going to continue in this position of responsibility. Notice as well, you can also use resign in this way in chess. When you know that you have lost, when you know it's checkmate, you resign. You say, I can't win, I resign. Let's not play anymore, I admit that you were the winner. There have been many calls for the Prime Minister to resign, intransitive. There have been many calls for the Prime Minister to resign from his position. Okay, so to resign, to quit, to tell them officially, I'm not doing this job anymore. I'm not going to occupy this position anymore. Resign from. And then to be resigned to, or to resign oneself to. This means to accept something as inevitable, normally something bad. So I'm not allowed to go out of the house, so I have to resign myself to staying, ing, in. I have to resign myself to staying in. So here the to is a dependent preposition and it needs an ing, not an infinitive. I resigned myself to the fact that I would never become rich. So I decided to enjoy myself. So to resign yourself to bring yourself to accept something, to show patience and be stoic about a situation that you cannot change. So, for example, I am resigned to never being able to pronounce the double R in Spanish. Notice, we use resign in this way to resign plus a reflexive plus to, and then whatever you are resigned to. They resigned themselves to never coming back. I resigned myself to the fact that he was never going to pay me. Notice you can also use resign like this in the passive. I am resigned to never being able to pronounce the double R. So using a passive is another way of making it reflexive. I resigned myself to, or I am resigned to. I am resigned to staying in because I can't go out. So to accept a situation. Notice this word resign comes to English through French from Latin. Re, back, and signare, to sign or to seal. So to re-sign or to reseal, to change the conditions, I guess. Notice to resign is a regular verb. Resign, resigned, resigned. Now, what about formality? I think this is probably neutral formality, maybe 5.5 in formality. I think you can use it in an informal conversation. I resigned from my job. Really informally, I might say I quit my job. To quit is a good, nice informal synonym. You could use it semi-formal and very formally as well. So, to resign, to voluntarily leave a job, a position of responsibility, and to resign yourself to something, or to be resigned to something, to accept a situation because it's inevitable and there is nothing you can do to change it. So you can fight it and you still have to accept it, or you can just say, okay, this is going to happen. So, enough. To resign. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. To resign.